Hello, this is Beta Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror on GBA via a GBA player. Now, take a look, right? I liked Kirby, 94% save file. You have no idea how impressive that is in this game. To complete the game, it's like 60% or something. The other 40% is collectibles, for which there's no real map or any kind of indicator where any of them are. And apparently I also did 7 and 11%. Normally I would pick a new game. I'm not going to today. I'm going to pick an old one. Yeah, I am. Ignore all the rest. Start game. One player. The shtick of this, much like Four Swords Adventure, Kirby gets split into four, though one of them is his normal pink self. Let's just grab this magic sword. Yeah. Alright, and let's just crack on into the world. If you've never played a Kirby game, you really should. They're brilliant. Genuinely, they're just super fun to play. So the shtick of this one is... Oh, I've lost my magic sword. I could get it back. Oh, I already have. Yeah, the shtick of this one is he gets split into four and he has to reassemble parts of a mirror to do something or other. And also, for some reason, he's got a mobile phone, and when in trouble, he can call his mates and they will come and help him. And then on top of that, you can eat enemies and absorb their powers. Sometimes they have to have a power to take. Right now, I'm using this sword, which you unlock somewhere around the end of the game. And the shtick is, it can do basically anything. There's a lot of puzzles and stuff you need specific powers to do. The sword can replicate a lot of them. I'm actually going to ditch it because I like the look of these punching guys and I want them instead. Fighter Kirby, yeah! Kick some shit. This is so fun. It's such a dumb game. Yeah, tiger uppercuts, I love it. Oh, you can do the kick. Forgot about the kick. You know what? This is the exact sort of game I'd like to see them release on mobile, Nintendo. It's not hard by any means. Dying is quite difficult. You see my health bar at the bottom there. You can't really fall down a hole because he can fly quite a substantial amount. It may well be infinite. I think it is. The only tricky bit is some of the boss fights, which I Shadow Kirby. Oh, yeah. Piss. I want this. Yes, Cupid. Now he can properly fly, and he's got a bow and arrow. Beautiful. I love this game. It's so much fun. I say I love Kirby games. I haven't actually played that many. Thinking about it, this might genuinely be one of the only ones I've played. See that golem? I'm going to fuck him up with my arrows. 3 arrows. Oh shit. Your ground powers are nothing to me, golem. I can fly. Indefinitely, it would seem. I feel like this runs out at some point. I don't know what point. You may notice we're in a different world now. There are lots of them. They're all linked by those doors. Kind of have to just remember where they go. You can't go wrong exactly, but trying to go right is another case entirely. Fuck you. I'm in Kid Icarus mode. I believe the guy who makes or made Kirby was heavily involved with the Kid Icarus Uprising game, which should have been bigger than it was. Come on, curl it. Piss off. This is Cutter Kirby, in case you were wondering. I think this might actually be the only Kirby game I've played. I always like the look of them. The only trouble is they're a little bit expensive, right? And what I mean by that is I kind of think of them as a bit like the Lego games. They're not hard. They're fun to play, and you like playing them, but you don't want to pay 40 quid for them. You know, you buy them on Steam sale for £5. That's when they're at their ideal value. There's no real challenge. You play, you go through, you can eat the big fuckers. Yeah, ice mode. I like to change up as much as possible, just keep it interesting. That's it. I'm not losing it immediately. Bollocks. Great. The bats are called Batty. Hilarious. Alright, let's go with this one. Yep. You can throw bombs. Not a great one, this one. I think that takes you back to the hub. Yeah, so a bit like the Lego games, you know, but you can't get them for cheap because they're Nintendo, and I won't pirate them or anything. That's the trouble I run into. Piss off. Oh, he was a real rock. Is this? Can I? No. I am without powers. I am regular Kirby at this point, and unlike Smash Brothers, that is not a good state to be in. See that platforming prowess there? Totally unnecessary. Oh, a waddle-dee-dee. Sorry, this is a waddle-dee-doo. Those are waddle-dee-dees. He gets a big electro whip. I don't quite know why he has the Jester's hat. Just accept it, it's fun. Made that by accident. Didn't really mean to. Piss off. I know you can eat him, but... Alright, boys. Need some help here. You sort me out? Alright, lads. Yeah, they come in, they give you food. They got power-ups and shit. The only thing is, right, they don't, like... They just exist in the world. They're not, like, that they're back in that level. If I went back there, they'd still be there. And you can just run into them by accident sometimes. I have to kind of stick with them. The shtick. Apparently lollipops give him superpowers. It's all in the Kirby lore if you're aware of it. I cannot fucking kill that guy. Nearly died then. Very nearly died. The secret. I knew it was there. It's fine. Yeah. Now I've got full health from that maximum tomato. An item that I bet you probably only know from Smash Brothers because it gives you health in that. Set off a large bomb there, seemingly. Epic Yarn. That looked like a good game, sort of. That's what they do with Kirby, isn't it, Nintendo? They always give him weird gimmicks and shit. Robobot. That was a funny one. It's fun to say. Didn't have so much of a weird gimmick. I think he was Clay for a while. Seems to remember he was Clay. For a time he was a ball and you needed a DS or a mouse. Now I've got a boss fight coming up. I'll stick as Fighter Kirby. Fighter Kirby's cool. I think it's a boss fight. Yeah! King Golem. See that? That was so cool, wasn't it? The way I uppercutted that rock. You know what? Boys, little help. Alright. No word of a lie. Hit the wrong button there. I kind of forgot what it did. I remember R summon them, and I remember L doing something else, but I couldn't think what. The secret room here. It's got all the power-ups in it. Rocket Kirby. It's rubbish. This one. What's this one? Oh yeah, this one's really lame. It's kind of a weird Cyclops vising. You shoot quite poor lasers. Whirlwind Kirby. I remember that one. Stone Kirby. Inexplicably, you have a Centurion's helmet, and you lose the ability to stop properly. Don't want that one though. Ice. No, don't want that one. Elephant. Oh yeah, you can throw stuff. Here it is. This is one of my favourite ones. This is the Smash Brothers one. It's literally just his moveset from Smash Brothers. He gets that, he gets the hammer, there's the sword, and he can turn to rocks. It's a really cool one. But we're going to be the wheel because this is the redneck one. He puts on the redneck hat, or cap. It's just a cap. Is there another secret room? No. Oh well. We're in a different zone now. We're in space. Yeah! Full speed ahead. I'm unstoppable. I died immediately and lost it. That happens every time you get that power up. It's entirely unavoidable. This guy's a secret, right? You get his power up. It's the sleep power up. You fall asleep. Yeah? It's very, very useful, that. It's not. I actually thought it was a different one, to be honest. Right, let's you can tell this is a much higher level, higher difficulty level, because there's fuck all to stand on. I thought there was a platform there. Full disclosure. Shit. Alright, let's give me powers, please. I want powers. Yeah, let's just take the low road, as is the tradition for this channel. In an odd course of events in this video, I started out by saying I really like Kirby games, and then I went on to say I've only ever played this one though. It's the equivalent of In the Office, where he goes, I'm a huge Woody Allen fan. I love it, though I have only seen Ants. Once again, love Woody Allen. I have only seen Ants, which is quite a good film actually. Very gruesome battle scene with the woodlice. How do you get through this stuff? No. Apparently, this laser whip, quite the good ability for getting through this area. Big waddle did he? Say that. Fuck you. Right. Damn it. You can eat them. I just having a lot of difficulty remembering quite how to do it. You there, to me. Sparky Spark. Ah, the sword. The sword's cool. Little homage there to Link, isn't it? It's clear. You prick. Shit. I think this guy gives you the throw ability. It's funny, there's some of these little mini bosses, they give you special abilities that only they have. Others give you just generic. Like that was the fighter. We've seen the fighter before. Yay, I completed a level. Inexplicably. The levels, they're not particularly linear. You jump about and sort of do them however you want. I don't need any of this stuff. Normally you'd be seeing like the odd collectibles around. In fact, I remember two collectibles. There's spray paint, which lets you pick the colour of Kirby. But you can't be any of the colours that are up at the top, I don't think. So you can't be yellow, red or lime green, I think. Alright, should we go to the final battle? Move, I want the sword. Piss off! How do I get this? I can't remember how to get it. I think you just run it. Oh, yeah, I've already got an ability, that's why I can't have it. The final battle against Meta Knight, maybe? But no, it's not. There's another one. It's a very odd story, this one. It involves Meta Knight not being the bad guy, but possibly. I like how Green just followed me here. He didn't have to do that. Alright. Yeah. This sword, quite potent. I think this is actually where you get the sword. You beat him and then you get the sword. And you use it to go through the last level of the game, which is this wormhole. Poor Green, he's He's been... Yeah, he just chucked me his sword. That was it. I wonder if there'll be 2 of them now. That'd be cool if I could get one for green. Right, lads. I need a hand here. Yep. Only one of them had an ability with them. Oh no, there is a fighter ability kicking around. Oh, he died. Poor green. He should never have followed me. I think he's dead. Yeah. Is that? That can't be it. Yeah. Yeah, there is like a full-on level now, and then I think you actually have to go and fight him. It's kind of funny. I've got these guys here, and in theory, they would be able to help me, but they're computer controlled, and they're a bit thick. Does this take you back there? Yep, fight him again. That might be the shtick, now that I remember it. Yeah. There is a chance that if you absorb the stars he throws at you, you get a random power up. Yeah, because he just did it. He got fire. This sword is very powerful. And it's the only power up. Normally when you lose them and they go into stars like that, they disappear. The sword will never disappear. It just bounces around. So if it can't fall off, you're good. Right, let's go, lads. Look at that, he puts on the little mask when he's underwater. How brilliant is that? And you can only use certain abilities underwater. In fact, I don't think, if memory serves, I don't think you can actually absorb abilities when you're underwater. Right, let's go fight him again. Oh look, yellow's still with me. Oh, red's appeared. He's found his way. I'm just gonna shaft him up the arse here. Yeah, fuck you. Is he dead? No, he's not dead already. Oh, there's a little bit of water on the side of the course. I've just noticed that. I'm now getting memories of there being certain abilities that are different underwater to in the water. This game's got a lot going for it. You can tell I like it, can't you? Yeah, fuck you. What's his name? Dark Master? Something like that. Oh, we're in an ice world. I should have just gone on this from the start. This is a little tour de force of all the game has to offer, isn't it? Now, I reckon I can use my magic sword to hit that. Do it. The magic sword is the answer to all the puzzles, the Master Sword. Not quite all. Weirdly, the only things it can't actually do is the wheel power up. There's a few that only that can do because you have to be able to move quick. Lads. Yep. It's to make it easier. They give you that power up basically. The mobile phone, you can call for help. Although genuinely, at the start when I picked single player, I think multiplayer is literally just like this, but you know, someone else controlling the other characters. Up to 4 player, which is insane if you think about it. Like, there's multiplayer Mario now, but fucking multiplayer Kirby on GBA with all this shit going on, and you don't bump each other. I think you can still swallow each other though. There's no bumping. Oh, I'm fighting Sauron suddenly. Is that going to hatch or come alive? I'm powering up. Ready? It is literally Sauron. Alright, take that. Right in your beady eye. Okay, it's not beady, is it? It's the opposite of beady. It's majestic. A little bit on health, about half. Should have stuck where I was. Shit. I accidentally ate the sword and another power up, and now I'm stuck with the fighter power up. Damn it. That sword was really useful. Oh, well, any power up is better than no power up though. That's worth remembering. Guys, grab some stuff. Good. I think we got 2 fires and a parasol. Oh, he gave me the sword back. Cheers! Cheers, Dark Kirby! I don't know what you're doing here. I fucked up. I ate the sword and another power-up again, and then I kind of panicked and ate them. I might die here unless something drops health. I don't think I can actually attack like this. Just hide in this corner. Power up, power up, power up. Throw it. Oh, shit. I was ready. Just kicked it in the eye. Can you imagine anything more undignified than being kicked in the eye? Can't quite attack whenever you want. Somehow I managed to dodge all those reflecting laser beams, not through skill, mainly through luck. But I did have it in the back of my mind that they would only go in a certain pattern. Yeah, nailed it. Oh. The whole core concept of this boss fight is stabbing him in the eye. I went into that way too casual. Full health, no less. Alright, lads, little help. Calling in the posse. Oh, they brought food with them. I forgot they could do that. If I'd remembered that, I'd have probably done a bit better. I could have called them in a minute ago. It's a cheeky one, but this upwards attack is just very useful. Goes on all the right lines. That's it. You get fire, you get something else. But for God's sake, don't take my sword away. That's mine. That's kind of another big thing. You can see what power-ups your fellow Kirbys have. And like, if they've got one you want, you can call them to you. You can't make them give it up, but you can just sort of push them around until they drop it by accident and steal it before they can. It's a very aggressive yet humorous tactic. There's a lot going on. I kind of lost myself for a minute there. I think I broke a mirror. Is that 7 years bad luck? I've got no camera battery left. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Alright, I don't like this. Controls are reversed. Or at least semi-reversed. Oh, he's dead. I killed him. That was weird. Why didn't you just throw that in at the last minute? You've got 2 options on GBA, haven't you? You can keep going, or you can turn the console upside down. He's not... Is he dead yet? I think he's dead. Or do you go in a weird, like, shooting mode now and you have to check... Yeah, you do! You do! There's a precursor to Kirby's Air... Is it Kirby's Air Ride or Air Raid? Very odd section this, and I'm glad I've got the lads with me. I gotta be careful I don't die here. Well, yeah, that's true of any part of any game. Right, I think I can shoot his stars out of the sky. Oh, 2 of them are down. I'm pretty sure they won't be back. Ah, Christ. Wonder if there's a checkpoint on this section. There was. Okay. That makes things a bit easier, doesn't it? And it gave me another phone battery. But I was so distracted looking at that, I forgot to... Oh, I've won. There we go. That's a really cool thing. Oh, it was Sakurai this game. Yeah, he does Smash Brothers. That's his thing. That's a really cool transition, isn't it? You deal the final blow, and it just rolls the credits, and the battle keeps going. It's like, okay, you know, he's as good as dead at this point. Finish him off however you want. Oh, there's a little hit counter at the bottom as well. I bet the more hits you get, the more you unlock. Or some such. That's what I love about Sakurai, right? He makes Smash Brothers, but he can't. Like he's not that big into Mario clearly, so Mario doesn't actually have like that big a part. As there's a much higher degree of Kirby and later Kid Icarus stuff in there than there really should be. I would argue that Kirby was a no one, and kind of still is. He's a bit of a joke. And so Dark Mind was defeated, and his dream of conquering somewhere was over. Now at last, peace will return to the mirror world, and Kirby can leave. I think Kirby's an alien. I think that's his backstory. That Dark Kirby, it's debatable whether he's a good guy or a bad guy all along. I think the story goes that it turns out he's Meta Knight in disguise. The story in this game, I'd say it's 10-20 hours to complete the game. The story takes up roughly 4 minutes. So there's a bit at the start and a bit at the end, and maybe 4 cutscenes that are like a second long. I like Kirby waving. They've had to make his arm a lot longer. It looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Just a little bit not quite right. Now normally I would end the video here. Dark Knight, he's a Meta Knight. That's his name, Dark Meta Knight. He drops the sword and you can just have it now. You can go back and look at the rest of the game. You can mainline your way to the end. Yeah, if this wasn't so washed out, I'm sure that would look better. Yeah, normally I'd end the video now, but I happen to recall that this was made in the Nintendo era, where all of their flagship games had very fun mini games along with them, for no real reason. Not part of the actual main game, mind, but just separate, just little mini games. Very enjoyable. So we're gonna take a look at sub games, they call them. Actually, collection room. This is what you unlock. Paint. Paint's a big factor. I lied. You can have the colours of the other Kirby's. Music. But oh yeah, that's it. You have to unlock the sound player before you can listen to the music. Yeah, apparently I'm missing a few paint colours in one song, and a map. Not as useful as you might think. It's kind of like a Metroid map without the doors put on. So you've got Speed Eaters, Crackety Hack, which sounds slightly racist, and Kirby Wave Ride. I remember liking this one quite substantially. Alright, here we go. That's a really cool start, isn't it? Yeah! Damn it. Yeah, so you got to hit the waves and jump at just the right moment and you get a boost. I'm fucking up every time. Damn it. Right. Hit it. See, what they do is they give you this one for free. You can do single cart play with multiple players on the mini games, I believe. Then if you want to play like the main game, then you need your own cartridges. Fucking nailed it. When I picked level 1, I thought this would be too easy. I'm too good at this. Nah, I was quite close. It was only until like 3 jumps before the end before I pulled ahead. Right, quit. That's Wave Ride. It's actually quite a lot of fun. Sort of a rhythm game thing. Crackety Hack. I can't remember this one, which means it probably isn't very good. Press A to power up. Aim for the cross and press A. Alright. Oh yeah. I see how this goes. You build your power up. Ah shit. I fucked right up. I did terrible. This is the bit I actually remember. This scene at the end. It's really cool seeing your cracks go along. Because if it's close, they they do a cool thing. Right, I'm gonna beat this. We can't see the speed eating one until I've beaten crack hack. Whatever it's called. Alright, here we go. White. Ooh, it's too high. It's better than last time though. Here we go. 2 of them dropped. I lost. Didn't even get second. Alright. See, I can do the power-up stage. That's easy. It's hitting the X that's surprisingly difficult. Yeah. Here we go. Ah, crap again. Better. Ah, so annoying. You see I'm building up the ranks though. I've gone from 4th to 3rd to 2nd. Now this is the big comeback, the true underdog story. This is level 1, bear in mind. Ah, crap. I keep overshooting it. The thing is, it kind of accelerates as it goes. Yeah. I'm consistent though. I think I've got 360 meters the past 3 times. Right, I'll have one more go and then I'll move on because this is not very fun to watch, I'm sure. But that's never stopped me in the past. Ah, that's a good one. That's pretty good. Here we go. It's good power. Aim is correct. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've actually got almost triple my pass score. That's a resounding victory. I can leave happy on that note. I knew I had it in me somewhere. Alright, speed eaters. When you see the symbol, quickly press A. Alright. Okay, here we go. Come on. Fuck you, yes! I remember this one now. You can get different numbers. See, the level is too low. I'm going to do this one again, but at a higher level just to make it a bit more exciting. Come on. Fucking yes. I mean, I lost, but still. Christ. Come on. So tense. It's building. The bombs! No! I mean, that means you have to sit out for a round. Now, I was in the lead. Hopefully yellow fucks up. Ah, no. He got the most. Damn it. Damn it! Okay. Alright. I was a little bit gun shy there. I was worried about bombs, but I still managed it. Here we go. Watch out for bombs. Fuck you, yellow! So I'm swearing at yellow. You can't see that. I did it off camera. It's kids' show after all. I don't know. Yeah. Fucking, I am the best Kirby. The OG Kirby, as it were. I've just noticed there's little taglines at the bottom. Ready, set, eat. Crack the earth with a whack. Ride the waves and win the race. Okay, so really the only one that was actually remotely clever was the first one. Alright. Yes, that was Kirby in the Amazing Mirror. It's very good. Yeah, actually holds up very well. So 2004. That's as many as 10 years old, plus a few more. 13 years? Yeah, 13 years old. It's old enough to die in a war in the past. We don't need the story. No one's ever needed the story in Kirby. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.